Next, please take a look at this.
Okay. Breath of the Wild 2.
Hello there, I'm Eiji Aonuma,
Yes!
producer of the Legend
Maybe.
of Zelda series. I'm sure a lot of you saw me and thought there might be news about the sequel to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game. Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now. We apologize. Development is proceeding smoothly, and
Anniversary
we should be able to
collection?
bring you some new information this year. For now, we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer.
Okay, that's fair.
While you're all waiting, however, this Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch. Please take a look.
Okay, here we go. It's Skyward Sword! Oh, coming to the Switch. Oh, sorry, Aaron Egoraptor Hansen. I know how much you dislike this game, but I mean, I've had a good time with it. I mean, I've only played it once, but it's fun. Girahim. Skyward Sword HD. Nice. Okay.
What you've just seen is
Makes
the Legend of
sense.
Zelda Skyward
We
Sword
already got
HD.
Wind Waker HD and Twilight
This
Princess
game
HD for the
originally
Wii U.
released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch.
So yeah, but it makes total sense.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold two Joy-Con controllers.
Okay.
The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword. Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game. The Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the shield. By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks.
Of course.
You can perform other actions like using both controllers to wield a bow and arrow.
But can you actually
These
play this
physical
game with a
movements
Pro
add a sense of
controller?
urgency and tension
Or
to
just
combat.
with a Joy-Con grip?
But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be
Right,
played in
yep,
handheld mode or
yep.
on the Nintendo Switch.
Right when I
After
asked.
mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick. Tilt the
Okay.
stick down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing to the right, to the left, or diagonally,
Okay.
just tilt the stick in the respective direction.
So it's nice to have
Here's
that
something
option.
else we've been working on.
Oh.
Specially designed Joy-Con controllers.
Ooh.
The right Joy-Con
Those look
controller
nice.
is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif.
Ah.
The
Oh,
Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword,
Ezra would
as
be
the
so
game
excited to
depicting
see
the
this.
earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii and those playing it for the first time will enjoy discovering the origins of the Legend of Zelda.
Okay. All right. Release date? July
Legend of Zelda
16th.
Skyward Sword HD launches July 16th.
All right.
Following this Nintendo Direct,
Definitely gonna
you'll
finish
be able to pre-order
Twilight
the game
Princess
on Nintendo eShop. And the
for
specially
our late
designed
game night
Joy-Con
channel.
controllers will launch on the game's release date at your local retailers. Many of you may already know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using
Okay.
the sailcloth to descend in midair,
Of course.
a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran,
Yeah.
even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I
True.
hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well.
Yeah, so basically, it's basically a prototype of Breath of
Please
the
look
Wild.
forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.